Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is amazing considering the fact that it has so many characters across so many different genres. It brings video game universes together, and with the roster ever expanding, including 6 more DLC characters coming in the future, it's a very exciting time to be a Smash Bros. Fan. But one thing that I've always really wanted from Smash Bros. Is to see something very specific for each character, their skins. And in this game, you have 8 different skin variants, and I've always thought about what if they added more skins? We get new Mii costumes and all that great stuff, but what if we actually got DLC skins for all these different characters? And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We are starting off with Mario and looking at all the potential skins that he has in Super Smash Bros. And what they could add to the game as potential DLC. Together, we have a total of 28 different skins throughout Mario's franchise that Mario could be wearing in this game. Now, note that these are just skins, alternate costumes for Mario to wear. They don't enhance or change any of his gameplay whatsoever, but just make him look cooler. And I decided 28 different costumes that would be really cool for him to have in Smash Ultimate, and hopefully one day we'll get DLC costumes instead of just Mii costumes. So, without further ado, let's get into the list. Number 1 on the list we have is Fire Mario. This skin was actually taken out of Ultimate for the Mario Odyssey and Mario Maker skins, and it's okay because those skins are great, but I still wish they would have added Fire Mario over some of the others because it's Fire Mario, come on. It's a timeless classic, and it's something that definitely does represent more of the old school Mario Brothers games, and it's something that definitely needs to return. Tanuki Mario is awesome because it puts him like in this little Tanuki suit. I'm not talking just the tail like the item in the game with the leaf, I'm talking about the whole entire bear looking suit. This would be so cool to see Mario wear. It may confuse players though when you get the item and pick it up because then you would have like 2 tails sticking out, but it just looks so cool and Mario's in this like little cute little fuzzy bear costume. Now, even though both of these are kind of the same, I would really love to see the hammer and boomerang suits in the game. It gives Mario this cool little helmet and also a Hammer Bro shell that he can put on his back. Now, obviously, once again, this wouldn't change any aspect of the game. He wouldn't be able to throw hammers all of a sudden or boomerangs, but it looks kind of cool and gives Mario kind of an athletic sports look. But we'll get to more stuff like that later on in the video. I want to see some more Sunshine representation. Yes, we already have Flood as part of his moveset, but why not throw in his attire from the game? Yes, I want to see the button-up shirt and the shades from Super Mario Sunshine. It shouldn't be too hard because the button-up shirt just goes right over top his normal clothes and he just throws on a pair of sunglasses. This would be really cool, and maybe this version even has him without his hat. That would be pretty cool. We've seen hatless Mario a couple times like in 64 and even in Sunshine, and even Odyssey has that option with some of the skins, so I think that would be a cool alternative. Why not a Rainbow Star Mario? One of the best examples of this would probably come from Super Mario Galaxy, where Mario's entire body was this one big rainbow, full of color. So this would be really cool, because in the game, if you get the star item right now, it doesn't really make you a rainbow, it just sparkles and glows a little bit. So a Rainbow Mario would be something pretty daggone cool, you gotta admit. Now, I know we already did Hammer Bro and Boomerang Bro, but there's this one slight complication because there's still another item that gives Mario a shell. That's the blue shell Mario, or whatever you want to call him, from New Super Mario Bros. DS. This thing was incredibly difficult to control, but it made Mario look kind of goofy. You know, why not? It's another option to give Mario a shell on his back, and I just thought it'd be a cool alternative to the other 2 I mentioned before. Propeller Mario gives Mario some sort of like Adidas tracksuit where he gets this suit and this propeller on top of his head along with a giant head, and it's not the coolest looking thing, but it would be kind of cool to just have Mario in this athletic looking suit running around the stage spiking people with a spinny propeller on his head. Another suit we have for Mario is the penguin suit, which makes Mario look like, well, a penguin. There's not much to it, and it doesn't look anywhere near as good as the propeller suit if you ask me, but why not have Mario dressed like a penguin like he does in the new Super Mario Bros. Games? And for number 10, I thought it'd be really cool to have an Ice Mario costume. Now, this one's not too hard. It's red overalls with some blue around it, and they kind of have a skin already in the game that looks very close, but it's still not Ice Mario, quote-unquote. And that's just something else, just like Fire Mario. That'd be really cool. We've seen Ice Mario a couple of times, like in Mario Galaxy and a couple of the new Super Mario Bros. Games, and it's something small, but something that's really important to Mario's history. Now let's jump into Mario Galaxy, and we have Bee Mario. Bee Mario gives Mario this kind of like chunky bee suit that he can wear with his little wings and his helmet and everything. He looks all perfect in that little thing. That's his signature Galaxy costume, if you ask me. And why not throw that into the game? Yes, players would just imagine that they could fly, but it also kind of makes Mario lean over and hunch over a little bit, so I don't know if that would work exactly with his model, but, you know, the bee suit. Fly Mario, unlike Bee Mario, would be something very interesting. Now, not the insect. I mean, that hasn't even been invented yet. I'm sure it's on the way. Super Mario Trash Land 3. But anyways, this just changes the colors of Mario's overalls and his shirt and everything. It turns it to black and red, and it allows Mario to fly around in Super Mario Galaxy 1. This is pretty cool because, like I said, it just changes the colors, and the colors are pretty cool. It kind of gives Mario an edgier look, and it'd be something very easy to do in Smash Brothers. Boulder Mario is also kind of easy. The only thing that really changes is his head. It gets kind of like this big boulder helmet, headwear type of thing. But his uniform just changes colors with this gray and red aesthetic to it, which would be pretty easy itself. It'd just be kind of like the black and red one, but just a little duller. Cloud Mario is kind of in the same situation. It just gives his clothes a little bit more texture, just like the rock one did. It gives it kind of a puffy cloud look to his overalls, and to his helmet type of hat wear thing he wears, it gives it like some cloud look. So this wouldn't be too difficult. It would kind of confuse players, like, once again, if you play the games, it'd be like, can I float a little longer? Do I have kind of like low gravity? But it would look pretty cool. I kind of like the cloud one in Smash, at least. Next up, we have Metal and Gold Mario. Now, I know both of these appeared in Mario Kart, I believe, and it's just weird how Nintendo loves to do these, like, pink, gold, peach, and just different color medals for these characters. But why not put them as skins in Smash Ultimate? Now, I know Metal Mario kind of had, like, this antagonistic approach in the original Smash Bros. 64, I believe, and you had to fight him and stuff like that. I think in even Melee, there was a Metal Mario enemy. But anyways, enough of that. You can have a Gold Mario skin, which I think would be so cool. You can get this from Super Mario Bros. 2, the new Super Mario Bros. 2, I believe. And you can throw like gold fireballs and stuff like that and turn everything into gold coins. It just looks like a really cool approach. I think they could even give it like a little glitter touch, a little sparkle, and it looked really cool. Why not have a retro-colored Mario that kind of resembles Super Mario Bros. 1? There's nothing like this in the game currently, and some other characters actually do have retro colors, so why not give one to Mario? Squirrel Mario is another power-up that gives Mario a suit, and it turns him into a cute little fuzzy squirrel. He can fly through the air since it is a flying squirrel with his wings, and glide slowly downward across the stage. This also resembles the Tanuki suit, which would work pretty cool in Smash. Now, do you remember Mini Mario from the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series? What if Mario himself had a bigger version of the toy? I'm not talking about the little mini Marios, but what if Mario himself was a giant toy with a wind-up key and all? This would be really cool to see the metallic look to him and kind of the little toy features of his little toy hat and overalls. Now, for number 20, this one is kind of ridiculous, so bear with me. Now, remember when you could put on the Goomba hats in Mario 3D World? What if you could do that here? What if one of these skins for Mario was him wearing a giant Goomba hat? Then you're just getting thwomped on by a forward air Mario Goomba, a Moomba. Why not? I just think it's goofy. It would look so funny. With number 21, guess who has another suit for you? That's right, we're talking about the cat suit from Super Mario 3D World. This suit actually made it in as a power-up to Mario Maker, so why not throw in the suit as a playable costume for Mario? Now, it doesn't really change too much because he doesn't have to walk on all fours. I can see him still wearing the cat suit standing up. It's not just like the frog suit where he's always bent over, so I don't know. It might work, it might not work. This one's just an option. Mario gets a spacesuit from Super Mario Land, so maybe he can wear a spacesuit in this game. Just a helmet and the whole attire that go along with it. This actually comes back in Super Mario Odyssey and could be a really cool thing for Mario to put on. And since we brought up Mario Odyssey, why not talk about the vast amount of skins in that game? I mean, there are so many that they could choose from Santa Claus to race car Mario or even football playing Mario. There's so many different things that they could choose from, and it just would be endless to even try to choose anything. So I think you should look at this list and, you make your mind up of what would be really cool to wear. Maybe Nintendo gives us a whole Mario Odyssey catalog, who knows? So Mario already has a white tux in the game from Super Mario Odyssey, which is a really cool idea, and I think it'd be even cooler to have a black variant. I seen someone made this online, and I just thought it'd be cool to have an alternative of an alternative skin. Or how about Mario doesn't have any clothes at all? That's right, he just wears his shirt and boxers from Super Mario Odyssey. Now, I know this is one of the skins from the list, but I just wanted to call this one out specifically because this was a big meme for a while, and people were just excited to see his toes and his nipples. I don't know why, that's just Nintendo fans for you. That's all it takes to please them. So if we're going back to getting Mario sporty again, he already kind of has a golf uniform as the USA fit, so why not have a Mario Tennis Aces uniform where he has the visor, the shorts on, and he just looks so cool with his little button-up shirt and everything. He really looks like a tennis player, and I think that would be an amazing skin to have in Smash, and I think it's actually one of my favorites so far. Now here's a crazy one I found on the internet when I was looking around, and this probably in no generation ever would ever happen. So, someone made movie adaptations for Mario and Luigi skins, and if you've seen the movie variants, they look just like them. They even got those like super boot things they wear to jump high. It's just so bad. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Here's something you may not have known. In the Mario Kart arcade version, EGAD has a playable character that is a robot Mario. And maybe they could have a robot version of Mario, and this is kind of the only time we ever seen this guy, so why not throw him in? And yes, we have one more for you today, number 29, RPG Mario. Now, I've seen someone draw this online, and it kind of gave Mario this watercolor, hand-drawn aesthetic, and I think it's so cool, and it just barely changes what he looks like. It just changes his overall, almost character model. So I don't know if Nintendo actually wants to go into models and start changing stuff like that, and it doesn't really feel like a skin, but why not do something that drastic? I think that would be so cool, because some characters have different looks, like Ike does from his different games, so why not have a completely different style look for Mario? And guys, that is all the skins we have for you today. I was so excited to make this video because I've always wanted more skins for Mario and the other characters in the game. If you guys really enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below. Like the video and subscribe to let me know how much you like this so I can make a part 2 with another character in mind. And also, let me know what character you want to see next, whether it be Luigi. I don't know if you want to see Luigi since we just did Mario and they're kind of the same, or whether you go somewhere like Link or some Pokemon, something like that. Let me know down in the comments below, and thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Of course, like always, I hope you guys have a great day, but this time, for sticking around to the end of the video, I have a special little play I did in Smash Ultimate with Mario. I was just like so proud of it, so you can finish watching this video.
Yeah!